Boy, this is gonna be bad, isn't it? Oh boy, we got jitter. I don't think there's anything with the GC video settings that I could change that would make this stop doing that, if I were to assume. Because it's just like kind of fucked up because it's 50 hertz. So I think it's just going to jiggle like that, and there's nothing we can do about it. That would be my assumption anyway. Because it already went to 50 hertz. So like, what else am I going to change, right? Like it already knew what to do on its own. So I think this is probably as good as it's going to get. So I hope you like jumpy video. Not until HDMI? I see. That's probably correct. Multiplayers. Yes, that's what I call it. Multiplayers, not multiplayer. Multiplayers. So we got a championship and a single race. I guess championship would be the only thing here that... Hello. They all say hello. Yeah, that T is barely qualifies as a T. It's pretty bad font. So that's Cocoto, the titular Cocoto itself. And then some secret unlockable characters, I guess. I guess I'm gonna go with the Turtolini. Oh, they all have statistics. Uh-oh. Maybe I won't. I don't know. So this one's like the... I don't know what any of this means. Oh, we have different carts. Okay. We have different carts. So typically in a kart racer, you want to go with the highest speed and the highest weight. I mean, I assume that this game's probably not very good and maybe none of this functions at all. So let's not make assumptions. But if this game functions at all, then this would probably be what you want. We have difficulty selectors, so that's good. So if this is unhinged, I could go to easy and it might be like, you know, fine. So it seems that we have 3 pots. They're not cups, they're pots. Okay. That's creepy artwork. I don't like that. That disgusts me. Yes, the famous Glaboo track. I got the boost, I think. What the fuck? We have like a first-person mode when I press Y. That's weird. Okay, we can do a slide. So far, this seems to be a Mario Kart clone. It's fucking me up that X is to use your item and not Y. I kind of have some muscle memory built in from hundreds of hours of Double Dash. I guess those are like green shells. Oh, that's cool. That's actually really shitty that they have all that there, but alright. For the first track, that's a little unhinged. Well, I guess I'm not getting first.
Faster!
I'm trying. Oh. Well, alright then. Well, that's good. So that's fucked. Well, I ain't winning no cup doing that. So the turning in this is insane whenever you use the power slide thing or whatever, as you might have noticed. I was trying to check to see if there were like mini boosts or like turbo boosts or something, like in Double Dash or just any of the Mario Karts. But we know that we're not winning no cup doing that. So that ain't fucking happening. So I have to restart it. These load times are really bad. Jesus. Oh, and it just boots you right back to the menu too. Great.
Hello.
I have no idea. If it's like the 50, 100, and 150 cc, then yeah, I assume it would. But I have no idea. They don't really explain it. This is, as expected, pretty rough so far, but could be worse. Didn't get the boost that time. The timing on that is kind of weird. Yeah, your turning is insane in this. See that? And I think this part's not even, like, built for that. Like, this has the worst stat for that, and you still just, like, turn on a dime, almost. Which is fucking deranged. My assumption is that this game probably doesn't have a credits roll. Like, I'm going to assume that this is, like, a fake game in the sense of, like, there's not a way to beat it. Some stuff is in the spirit of Mario Kart, though, that's for sure. Definitely lacking in polish with this game. It's not... I think it could be worse, but it's pretty rough. There doesn't seem to be any kind of turbo, like mini-turbo system. So the sliding is just like when you want to do an extremely harsh turn. Alright, so there we go. We got our first. Okay, wow. There's a lot happening here. Yeah, I didn't get it. The question is, why do I want to go through those rings? They didn't seem to give me any boosts. Those worms are really annoying. Oh boy. Great start on this track. So I see that it's not very generous when it comes to the item crystal thingies that are basically just Mario Kart item boxes. Like, the spawning hitbox on them is pretty delayed, so you're not gonna get, like... If it's not fully spawned, you won't be able to pick it up, essentially. Oh my god, those worms. I swear that these worms are gonna be the death of me in this track. Because that's the main thing that's been fucking me up. Just hitting those worms over and over. I guess the fire spec's messing me up too now. Don't you love it when your kart racers run at 50 FPS? I'm a fan. It seems like normal difficulty is pretty jacked. This might be one of those games where I would do easy. God, the worms are like... The worms seem to, like, always be exactly where I need to drive. I don't know if that's just bad luck, or if that's just the way that they made it. This is very difficult to control. I don't know if changing karts would help at all, but I'm having a very hard time with this. I would assume that they probably all use the same stuff. There's probably not, like... This probably uses tons of shared assets. I probably won't be able to come back from this, but I'll keep going. It's unlikely that I'm going to win the cup at this point. Well, I thought I got the boost, but I guess the game didn't think so. The timing on that is kind of cryptic. I thought that was water. I guess it's not, it's just ice. Really difficult to back out of. Okay, that gave me a boost that time. It didn't on the other track. It seems like getting in the center is just suicide. Like, it's much like those worms. You just have it's like almost impossible to not get hit by them. That is extremely easy to have happen to you. This track is not well made. I'm sure this comes as a shock to everybody. Like, they just have that there for you to get stuck in. It's really cool. second, but that's probably not good enough to make up for getting 5th before, so I'm sure that this is probably already I'm probably not going to win. That guy's got 6-point lead, so I think that I've already lost no matter what. Yeah, that's not happening. Quit. Load times on this are not super great.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
I'm gonna assume this is still probably the better cart to choose. But I don't know that for a fact. I'm gonna try this one and see. It's a lower speed, but I'm curious how much that will matter. So I'm gonna give this one a go. Oh god, that audio. Yeah, I don't know how to get the boost. There's no, like, signal for how you're supposed to get it. I have to sneeze. Thank you. I like how blown out the audio is in this game. Okay. Can we do it, gamers? Can we win one cup? Can it be defeated? Hey, I got it that time. Amy, welcome. This is going to be a different stream today. And then it completely broke, so I'm doing this. Fuck. Wow, that just takes away all your fucking apples or whatever, huh? Like, it basically took away nearly every single one from just following. That's not really nice, but okay. Those fucking worms. Why is it always lightning? The lightning in this is weird because it just makes you drive a lot slower. It doesn't actually make you shrink or anything. They probably had to make it legally distinct from Mario Kart. And that was kind of their way of doing that. Alright, cool. Nobody's seen this game, me. Nobody knows this exists. It's a UK only game. It runs at 50 hertz. It's PAL. There are not many PAL exclusive games on the GameCube. I mean, if you have points, you can change it back. You can fight. You might be a little bit twisted, Clumjack. But yeah, this isn't Fallout. It was going to be Fallout 3 in New Vegas. And then it didn't boot. There were no signs or reasons why it wouldn't launch. It just would refuse to launch, even though it worked like 3 weeks ago. So that's how that went. And I didn't change anything or do anything to make it stop working. It just decided to not work, so I had no plans for stream other than that, so I just randomly decided, you know what, we're gonna do this. Nope, they're not super mutants. I'm gonna be honest, I'd probably, if I'm gonna stream a Bethesda engine game again, it's either gonna be Morrowind or it's going to be Skyrim again. I have more confidence that Skyrim's gonna function and work once I reset up the instance for Mod Organizer. Morrowind, though, is something I have not really played much of, and that's also already set up. I just have to make the instance again. So I probably, if I'm gonna play any of those games, it's probably gonna end up being Morrowind. Skyrim's tempting, but I haven't really streamed Morrowind, like, outside of, like, one time I streamed it in, like, 2014 or something. So I was thinking that would make a little more sense. And also, Morrowind has less things that can go wrong with it because I'm using OpenMW. Morrowind for GameCube. That'd be funny. And no, they're not super mutants. See, the DirectX idea me isn't necessarily off base. However, it was working before on this computer, so it could theoretically be a Resident Evil 4 situation again, where it's missing a package, but I don't think that makes any sense when it was working on this computer, like with this version of Windows and everything, so I don't think that would be it, but I can look at the event viewer later and see if the event viewer tells me anything. It probably won't, but, you know, it's something I can look at. But I don't think I don't know. I'm just not in the mood to troubleshoot stuff. I've been doing a lot of troubleshooting this entire year. I don't really want to do more of it. I can just play something else that works. I'm like really tired of troubleshooting and stuff not working and just randomly breaking. That's been so much of my year. So honestly, I think I would just rather just do Morrowind if I was going to play any of those games on stream. There's not really much of anything that can go wrong with Morrowind. I don't have many mods installed. It uses OpenMW, which is kind of solved. Like, the whole point of OpenMW is that it fucking works. So it's not like I'm using original Morrowind engine here. I'm getting bodied. So I'm really much more leaning in that direction. It'd be a relatively blind playthrough, though, so I don't really know much is the thing. That might be entertaining for some people. I don't know. I don't know what, like, any of these items do. I assume that's, like, a blue shell or something. I guess that's a blue shell, yeah. That's like a red shell. Okay, I have a question. Why do they have turbo pads in front of obstacles that slow you down anyway? I guess, like, if you have an item that can get rid of it, theoretically it's useful. Otherwise, they just seem like bullshit traps. They just place on the track to just be an asshole. It's not very good track design. Oh, for fuck's sake. So much for great turning. I guess you can just go too fast in this. Well, I guess that fucks everything up now. Probably not going to catch up. Good lord, this is ridiculous how close this is. Everyone's so fucking close together. It makes it so much harder to get anywhere. I'm gonna get a shitty placement. Does the B button even, like, make me break? I'm not even sure. It might. There's, like, not any real proper feedback that it's doing what it's supposed to. Okay, I managed to eke out second. So are you. Yeah, it's blown out. The audio in this is bad. Still another race in this? Okay. I'm barely maintaining a lead. This looks like a fucking hell nightmare. Is this like Rainbow Road, but in the first cup? There don't seem to be much in the way of barriers on this track. That concerns me. This looks fucking insane. Thanks for doing that. Well, I'm off to a great start with this. Seems like there might be another route you can take, or that I'm misreading that. I think I'm misreading that. There's probably no other routes you take. Because everyone else seems to be going the same way. I like how I just go under the track, like right through it. These turns are insane. What the hell? Why are we doing like a fucking Rainbow Road track in the first cup? Why did I keep getting a turbo in this exact turn? Why am I keep getting that item there? Why did I lose that item? What is happening? I know why I lost it there, because of like the lightning. That's like standard Mario Kart shit. The other time, I don't know how I lost it. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that this isn't a well-designed game. Could be worse, but I have a feeling that they might not have thought everything through on this one. Why did I fall? I was in the tornado. Why did I fall? Just because I got hit by an item or something? That's just enough to just get me into the kill switch, so I just die instantly? This game... It seems I'm just getting completely and utterly fucked over on this track. In every way that you can get fucked over. I think 6th place is the last place, too. Useless item, too, to get. Like, this does nothing for me. Wow, 4th. Great. Well, I'm sure I lose. I tied?
I'm having a ball.
But it still says I lost even though I tied. I guess because they got a better time or something on the final race. Is that how that is calculated? Good. 1st place is not far now. Try again. Fuck you. I have unlocked the Golden Pot Championship. Oh, hey, we got credits. That means I beat the game. It's pretty cool. I'm done. Yay, I beat the game. Thank you, thank you. I worked very hard for my victory.